Before the world told you who you were, he already knew your name. Hey. Yeah. I spent years trying to figure out my value, in the mirror, in the metrics, in the status, in the number of the followers, in the validation that the world was handing out like it was standard. But the math never added up to something lasting. Every high I chased left something still contracting, something hollow in the chest that kept on asking, who am I when nobody's watching or reacting? I've been searching in the wrong addresses, looking for my name in human faces, but there's only one voice that really plays. It's worth on me that time and failure can't erase.
I am known by name,
not by what I've done or what I've claimed.
I am known by name,
written on the Father's heart engraved. Before the world began, he spoke my story. Before I drew a breath, he knew my glory.
I am known by name,
And that changes everything.
known by name,
Known by name.
known by name.
The God of all creation knows my name. See, I used to let the culture do my naming, let the neighborhood define what I was claiming, let the voices of the past keep on explaining who I was supposed to be, and I was straining under labels that were never meant to fit me, under boxes built by people who don't get me. But the one who knit me together in the hidden called me by a name that can't be overwritten. You knew me before the morning, you wrote me before the warning. Every page of me was forming in your hands before the dawning. And that's enough,
That's enough.
that's enough. Just being known by you is enough.
I am known by name,
Not by what I've done or what I've claimed,
I am known by name,
written on the Father's heart engraved. Before the world began, he spoke my story. Before I drew a breath, he knew my glory.
I am known by name,
And that changes everything.
known by name,
Known by name.
known by name,
God of all creation knows my name.
known by name, known by name.
Before the world,
He knew me, known
known by name.
known.
Before the world, he knew me. I didn't understand it when it happened. The door that closed, the dream that got hijacked, and the season where the silence was so loud. I prayed and couldn't hear you through the clouds. I questioned everything I thought I knew about you. Wondered if the faith I had was something I grew through, or something real. And in that wrestling I found something. The pain was doing work I wasn't seeing coming.
And I know it doesn't make sense yet, but somewhere in the breaking, something beautiful is taking shape that only pain could say. There is purpose in my pain.
Every scar is not a stain.
There is purpose in my pain.
God is riding through the rain. What I thought was my destruction was the making of my name.
There is purpose in my pain.
Nothing in my story is in vain.
Purpose in the pain. Purpose in the pain.
God is writing purpose through every pain. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, Joseph didn't understand the pit at 20. Didn't know the prison was a prep for plenty. Didn't know the suffering was building something that the palace couldn't manufacture from nothing. And I look back at my lowest chapters, at the things I thought would be my own disasters. And I see the hand of God in every fracture, building in the dark with the light comes after. I will not be who I am
without the things that broke you.
I will not know what I know
without the pain that chose you.
Every wound became a weapon, every scar became a sermon, and now I know
nothing was wasted. There is purpose in my pain.
Every scar is not a stain.
There is purpose in my pain.
God is riding through the rain. What I thought was my destruction was the making of my name.
There is purpose in my pain.
Nothing in my story is in vain.
Purpose in the pain. Purpose in the pain.
God is writing purpose through every pain.
Nothing wasted. Nothing wasted. Nothing wasted. Every page has purpose. Nothing wasted. Every page has purpose.
Every label they put on you was put there by someone who didn't know who made you. Yeah.
I am not the label.
They call me a dropout. They call me a problem.
Not the label.
They call me a statistic. They never could solve it. Yeah, they call me a dropout. They call me a problem. They call me a statistic. They never could solve it. They handed me a ceiling before I could walk. Put a period at the end of every dream in my heart. But I've been reading different literature lately. A book that was written before they could label me. And every page describes a different kind of person than the one they manufactured out of hurt and desertion. I don't answer to the names they assign me. I don't live inside the boxes they design me. There's a higher definition that defines me, and it comes from the one who was before them.
I am not the label.
I am not the lie.
I am not the failure.
They predicted for my
I
life.
am not the label.
I was named by God above.
I am chosen, I am royal.
I am covered by His blood.
Not the label. Not the lie.
I am who God says I am.
Not the label.
Yeah. Every diagnosis that became a definition. Every courtroom that decided my condition. Every teacher who suggested my position was beneath what I was reaching. That's fiction. Because the God who spoke the universe to order spoke my name before He spoke the morning border. And the label that He gave me can't be altered by a system or a statistic or a culture. So I walk into the room like I belong there, because I have a Father who confirms it. Every chain they wrapped around my identity was broken at a cross, and I have learned it. Let me be direct. I've worn labels that weren't mine for years. Carried names that people threw at me like they were facts. But facts and truth are different things. Facts can be wrong. Truth doesn't change. And the truth is, I was named before they knew me. I was chosen before they could reject me. I was loved before they could define me. And none of their labels made it into the book that actually matters.
I am not the label.
I am not the lie.
I am not the failure.
They predicted for my life.
I am not the label.
I was named by God above.
I am chosen, I am royal.
I am covered by His blood.
Not the label. Not the lie.
I am who God says I am.
Not the label.
My name is not what they call me.
I
My name is what he spoke over me before the world began. I used to think my calling was for someone else, someone more qualified, more polished, better shelf life than what I had, more pedigree and papers, more impressive with the language and the neighbors. But the more I read the record of the called ones, the more I noticed God ain't picking the obvious ones. He's picking the available, the willing and the broken, the ones who know they need him, that's the token.
And maybe the very thing that made you feel disqualified is the exact thing he prepared to be your greatest testimony, right? You were built for this.
Every gift, every scar, every story.
You were built for this,
For his purpose and his glory. Not by accident, not by mistake. Built for this. Every choice and every ache.
you were made on purpose, for a purpose.
You were
Built for this,
built for this.
built for this,
God built you
specifically for this.
Yeah, I stopped apologizing for the way he wired me. Stopped trying to be someone else's version quietly. The gifts that felt like weaknesses in certain rooms are exactly what he needs to break the tombs of people who are waiting for someone like me. Not someone perfect, someone who can see the struggle from the inside and still choosing to praise the God who builds through what we're losing. I almost missed my purpose,
Trying to fit a mold,
almost traded what was given.
for the safe and for the
But
known.
purpose doesn't live in comfort
Purpose lives in the surrender
of everything you thought you were, to
everything he made you for. You were built for this.
every gift, every scar, every story.
You were built for this, for his purpose and his glory.
Not by accident, not by mistake.
Built for this,
Every choice and every ache.
you were made on purpose, for a purpose.
You were
Built for this,
built for this.
built for this,
God built you
specifically for this.
built for this, built for this. Every single piece of you on purpose. Who I am in you is who I was made to be. Yeah. Hey, yeah, yeah. I've been trying to hold two things at once: the person that the world sees and the one who meets you in the quiet in the morning, before the phone, before the noise, before performing. And I wonder which one is actually me, the public version or the one you see in the private and the honest and the broken, the one who needs you more than words are spoken. Strip away the reputation, strip away the validation. What remains when all of that is gone is who I am in you, and that's enough to carry on. Who I am in you is more than I have ever been alone. Who I am in you is finally coming into what I've known. Beloved, chosen, called and kept, redeemed from every wrong and every step. Who I am in you is who I was always meant to be.
In you,
Hey, I've read the names you gave to broken people. The coward became the warrior, not equal to what the mirror said or what the past confirmed, but what the voice of God declared and then affirmed. You called the fisherman to change the world. You called the stutterer to speak before the throne. You called the adulterer the man after your heart. And you called me with all of this your own.
You are beloved.
That's what he says.
You are chosen.
That's what he says.
You are redeemed.
That's what he says. And what he says is the only thing that stands forever.
Who I am in you
It's more than I have ever
been alone.
Who I am in you is finally coming into
What I've known.
beloved, chosen, called and kept, redeemed from every wrong and every step. Who I
am in you,
is who I was always meant to be.
in you,
Yeah.
in you.
Oh, who I am in you is who I was made to be. In you. I know who I am in you. Finally. Finally. You spend enough time figuring out who you are. Now it's time to walk in it. Hey. Yeah. There comes a moment in the journey of a person when the knowing and the going got emerging, when the revelation and the midnight conversations has to leave the room and show up in the nation. I've been sitting on a calling like you need it. More permission, more perfection, more completed version of myself before I could begin it. But the call didn't come with all the prerequisites to win it. It came with just enough to take the first step, just enough light to see the next breath, and a promise that the one who does the calling is the same one who will catch me if I'm falling. I know who I am now. I know whose I am now. I know what I was made for. Now I have to walk in it right now.
Walk in it,
Walk in every gift he gave you.
walk in it,
Walk in every word he said about you.
walk in the anointing, walk in the calling, walk in the purpose even when you're falling.
Walk in it. You are not made to sit on what he gave.
Walk in it,
Walk in it.
walk in every single thing God said about you.
Yeah, I think about the talent in the ground somewhere, the gifted one who never walked it out on a dare, the calling that was buried underneath the fear of failure and rejection, and nobody's here to cheer me on. But I refuse that story. I refuse to let my purpose die before my glory gets to touch the person in the back row crying, who just needs to see someone like them still trying. So I walk for them, I move for what was given. I open up my hands and I start living, not the safe life, not the small life, not the hidden, but the one that God specifically has written.
Walk in it,
Don't wait! Every gift has an expiration on the shelf.
walk in it,
Step out, stop waiting for a better version of yourself. Walk, walk,
walk in it,
the world is waiting for the you that God already finished.
hallelujah. Walk in everything,
He gave you.
walk in it,
Walk in every gift he gave you.
walk in it,
Walk in every word he said about you.
walk in the anointing, walk in the calling.
Walk in the purpose even when you're falling. Walk in it. You were not made to sit on what he gave.
Walk in it,
Walk in it.
walk in every single thing God said about you.
Stop waiting for perfect conditions. stop waiting for more preparation. You have everything you need. Walk in it.
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 Walk in it. Walk in every single thing God said about you.